And everyone, or afternoon or evening, depending on where in the wide world you are. This is Bill from the Sit Rep Podcast, joined today by Marty and Chris, and we're going to talk about what kind of journal are you doing? Are you reckless? Do you play it safe? We'll find out, plus news and other things, as we get ready to go beyond our gaming world. As I get our sound set up here. Always forget to do that. In 3, 2, 1.
Big Duke 6 Eagle Thrust. Put on War off. Sing it loud. Into the Romeo Foxtrot. Shall we dance?
You are listening to the Sitrep Podcast, your source for everything related to historical wargaming. Whether you are looking for the latest wargaming news, reviews, painting tutorials, or playthroughs, you will hear about it right here. So grab your favorite beverage or brush and let's hit it.
All right, we are back. I'm going to bring up the chat and say good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Or afternoon, or dinner time, or night time.
Yeah, depending
if
on
you're
where
in
you
the
want.
Australian time. Got the Maverick mug today.
Nice. Mm-hmm. I've got the which one is this? Fob Walton. Afghanistan mug.
The Stan. All right, Chris, what you got today?
I've got the Death Wish coffee mug.
There you go. All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back for another exciting episode of the Sit Rep Podcast, your home for everything historical wargaming. And to start it off as we traditionally do, what have we been up to? Who would like to start today?
I'll start. Might as well get everybody in a funny mood.
Here.
So I have done, for this channel, I've done nothing. For the other channel, I've been playing Diablo 4.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I'll give you partial credit on that one.
On a scale of 1 to 5 stars, Marty, your rating, please, sir.
I would say that's like a 2.
Okay.
However, there's something else that
I'm going to give him 2 too, because he's actually done something.
Yeah, he did something. You know.
Yeah.
However, you did also improve your setup there. You got a new light and camera.
Yeah.
I do.
Hello.
I don't know what happened. Everybody got lost.
I was going to say,
we went Radio City there for a couple seconds.
That was scary.
Yeah, right?
Okay, so where were we? Oh, I did get a
Making
camera.
fun of you.
Yeah.
But it doesn't narrow that down.
Right.
Well, good for you, Chris. I like to see the initiative.
But yeah, you got a little something in there. We'll take it.
Yeah. And like we said, our channel is for every type of gamer, right? Not exclusively miniature based. Yep. So
I have to say Diablo 4 is pretty damn good.
Well, there's no reason why you couldn't do a live stream or record a session and show it on the other channel. Just putting it out there.
Well,
you have a thing called OBS.
Yeah,
it makes it easy. Any idiot can run OBS.
True, but we want to keep this family style.
just saying, I've had my struggles with OBS.
Yeah. We want to keep this family friendly, right?
Mostly.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Marty.
All right. So I was on the we did the stream the other night.
Mm-hmm.
Still a little bit of hobbying over there.
Yes, sir.
I continue to work on my in-country guys primarily. I have a couple other dudes that are thrown in the mix. Mm-hmm. And I think all I have left to do is clean up bases on them. And then all of my Russian Eastern Wiccan dudes are done. So
nice.
I'll be moving into the Western/American guys here next.
Mm-hmm.
Very excited, which goes along with the piece of news that I will be sharing during the news section.
We need to play.
Yes, 100%.
100%. Just answered Brian in the chat. Yes, we love weird World War II, especially Dust.
Yeah, it's Dust for the
You know,
win,
yes.
bro. I get lots of dusting has happened here. We're
Yes.
fans of Dust.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think that's how I kind of got you
am.
guys into wargaming, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah. I introduced you to Greg and Alicia from Dust USA when it was a thing.
Yep.
And
I like Dust so much, it's all over my house.
not that kind.
See what I did there?
Oh my God.
Actually, if you see in my house, actually, it's not that bad. With I do have Dust 1947 all over.
Yep. And
Nice.
cycle. There you go. Working your way through
The Dust campaigns. Very nice.
Nice.
All right. Anything else, Marty?
No, other than the hawk is trashed. I need to clean up and reorganize in here a little bit.
So speaking of trashed and the hawk, so here in the studio, I don't know if you can see the game table behind me. I'm going to do a quick lean. Someone in this household has a serious problem.
Card addiction.
There's no inches of space on that dang 8-foot round table because it's covered in cards.
Well,
I wonder who that could be.
She's making content though. I mean,
True.
For the other channel at least. You know?
Yes, we just released another video last night. It was a deck building challenge. I challenged her to build me a deck of Gimli and Legolas. So
it still only counts as one.
So yeah. Anything else, Marty, before you pass the torch?
Nope, that's it. That's all I got going on.
So for me, I've been working on the Huey. We did that on the live stream the other night. I found a few things that I'm not particularly a fan of. I get why they do it. One being the model setup. So like on the floor, you have to drill the holes for, depending on if you're doing just a utility helicopter, you're doing the medevac, you're doing, whatever. And then you put the, like the crew chief seats and the, the bench seats and whatnot in whatever setup. The crew chief seats just don't fit. Right. So, and then I'm still not 100% sold if this is supposed to be a model or a wargaming piece, because some of it seems a little too fragile to move around. Like, if you were going to a game, at somebody's house or a store or convention. So I'm going to reserve my thoughts until it's full. It's a beautiful model, though. I mean, it is nicely detailed. You have two options for the cockpit. You can either do the smooth control panel, so you can use the decals, or you can do the molded one, so you can individually paint all the dials and buttons and switches and gauges. So I opted for the detailed one. I don't know if I'm going to paint it, but I'm just putting it together to see how it works on the table as a gaming piece.
Stop paint it, bro.
I know. Well, it's going to get green. It's going to be green.
Well, I mean, you got to do a little something. I mean, black out the back of the dials or something.
Yeah. So no, I will. I mean, the nice thing is the nose piece comes off, so I have access to the cockpit.
Oh,
so before I glue everything together, I'll prime it, and then I'll go in and do all the detailing.
Right.
So that might be a good Wednesday night thing to do as we chat and all that good stuff. Brian says choppers can be fragile in transit. Here, let me throw the overlay so other people can see what's going on in the conversation. Hopefully we don't have problems like we did the other night, but yes, choppers can be very fragile, especially rotor blades. Those suckers just don't stay where they're supposed to.
They're long and flimsy, and they have a very thin connection point to the rest of the model. So yeah,
it's just like in real life. You know, you hit shit with them, they fall off.
Well, they don't fall off, but they ain't flying again.
Yeah. So depends on what you hit.
Although I was amazed at the one time I saw him repairing a helicopter that had made emergency landing due to rotor damage.
Yeah.
Turns out it's all great stuff and duct tape. That's literally what they fixed the rotors with. And then it was a CH-47. And then they fired it up and flew away.
Yeah, CH-47. That's a yeah. I don't know what to say about that.
It's a flying brick.
It's a beast.
It is.
It is.
One of the best rides I ever had was on the back of a Chinook with the door open. So
I was utterly amazed.
Yeah, sitting there on the tailgate as we taxied off, and then flew. Just full powered and. I was sitting there with the flight engineer. It was freaking amazing.
Nap of the earth at night.
Exactly what I'm saying. Nope.
What do you mean?
Best ride.
Yes.
Is flying door gunner seat on a Huey down at Benning, going down a creek, listening to the 70s channel on the radio.
Trying to relive the Vietnam era, were you?
Yes.
Fortunate
son. Trying to.
Rage.
Now, in Huey's, there is one button in the cockpit that plays that song. It's right there.
That's right. The Fortunate Son button. Down there.
No, we were very lucky in Georgia. If you go to the bottom end of one of the navigate or communication channels, it is close enough to the top end of the AM radio dial, and there was a 70s channel.
Nice.
That was at the top end of the AM radio dial. So
yes, Chris was old, listening to AM radio.
Well, no, I wasn't old then. I'm old now.
Well,
and I still listen to AM radio, sir.
And you're old.
Yeah, sir.
So there. Other than that, obviously, I've been editing some videos, and I will probably do a live. This coming Wednesday's hobby night, right? Because last Wednesday was just regular sit rep Wednesday night, and I did some reviews. I did review. I felt kind of bad because I couldn't really paint anything to compare the brushes to. So I will follow that up with a much better video on the review. Again, I'm going to reserve my thoughts on those brushes from that Kickstarter.
Oh,
I think I was expecting more. I mean, to be honest with you.
Well, that was my question. So I haven't watched the video because I had to work.
Yeah.
So TLDR. What were your thoughts?
They're all right.
Are they worth the money? They were fairly expensive, right?
Well, let's see. The Sable brushes were $61 for 7 brushes. However, because I backed a Kickstarter, they gave me a double set, so I actually had 14 brushes.
All right, so then
it breaks down, and
that's
but the question is. So I still have Chris's miniature, the Odin one he printed. I'm going to use them on that and see how they last, see how they hold paint, and I'll do that under camera because I compared those to a set of brushes I bought off of Amazon, some artist ones, right? That weren't that terribly expensive either. I am going to buy a Winsor Newton brush. I think I'm going to buy a 1, and I'm going to use a 1 from the Kickstarter set, 1 from the artist set, and a number 1 from Winsor Newton, and we'll see which one works better. And then I'm going to use Army painter brushes that we got with and see which one works. There's people out there who buy the,
I see what you did there.
Yeah. There's people out there that buy the bag of brushes from Hobby Lobby for $10.
Yep.
And they use them until they frag out, and then you throw them away or use them for dry brushes, and then buy another set.
Yeah. 100%.
So, but my problem with that, and it is like I said on the show Wednesday night, is you're only as good as the tool is only as good as the person using it, right? You could buy the most expensive.
You can't drive stick.
Right. You could buy the most expensive car, let's say a Bugatti. If you don't know how to drive stick and don't know how to drive and handle a car like that, it's no better than an Escort. So,
one's going to get you laid more.
So
not if you kill the person on the way back to the house.
Right.
Or
you could buy the best woodworking shop, and if you can't figure out how to cut an angle or level and plane, don't matter. It ain't going to do it for you. So
you don't know how to lay out a cut. It doesn't matter how sharp the saw is.
Exactly.
However,
Here we go.
I agree with you.
Okay.
However, you still have to put even if you're starting out, you still want to put a little money into your tools, because if you're not going to be, you actually have to be good at what you're doing to be able to work with substandard tools. Substandard tools are not really.
No, I agree with you, especially like airbrushes. You
Yeah.
could go out and buy a crappy airbrush and
you'll get crappy results.
exactly, and it'll frustrate you, and you won't airbrush anymore.
But
Yep.
you also don't need $1,000 airbrush.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
Because and with some like 0.05 micro needle, so you can like paint an eyeball with it, because that's probably what 99.9% of us are not doing.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So let me answer Brian's question here. So what scale are you using for your choppers? They're our 28 millimeter. They're Rubicon models. They have a Vietnam rule set coming out. So this is part of that Vietnam release, the NVA and Americans and whatnot. It's my experience playing Hellborn Ops in our World War II gaming that unless you smoke the whole damn board, those choppers just become slag terrain. In World War II, whether you're playing Dust 1947 or if you're playing Conflict 47, those are probably the two main weird World War games that I can think of. I agree with you 100% because there's so many different weapons, lasers and phasers and whatever. Rail guns. But when you're playing historical based, like Vietnam, you're still going to have the risk of getting a helicopter shot down. I mean, it happens, right?
Real life.
Yeah, it's real life. So it's just it'll be interesting to see how Rubicon Models game goes. I'd love to see the rules. So we'll see. So besides all that, I do have some stuff coming to the other channel. So we'll see from there. So transitioning into, are you ready, sir?
Let me pull that bag up.
Listen up, people. It is time for the news with Marty. What in the wide of world wargaming is going on? Let's in on the scuttlebutt. Bring on the awesomeness that is wargaming.
All right. 1 second here. Let me get set up. Come on, come
Over
back.
to you, sir.
There we go. All right, here we go. All right, so speaking of World War II, the first item I have is a new thing. Well, what is old is new again, shall we say, from Warlord games. So back with what they call their Soldier of Fortune, they've done this in the past. They're doing it a little bit differently now.
Yeah.
So they have kind of relaunched this the Soldier of Fortune deal here that they've got going on.
Yeah.
Their August 2023 guy is somebody that is near and dear to us. If you follow the SAS in World War II. So what they say is listening to your feedback, the Soldier of Fortune now works a little differently from its previous incarnation. So each month you'll get a different unique figure.
Nice.
Available to purchase exclusively through the Warlord Game Web store for that month only. So for the month of August, you can get the Phantom Major.
What?
That's it. That's it. In August. August 2023 in this case. At the end of the month, a new figure will take its place. And once it's gone, those figures will be unavailable for a minimum of 2 years in any way, shape, or form. Hello, can you hear the FOMO raging now?
Wow.
Yeah. That's
so
what
when does it go on sale? August, you said?
Yeah, for the month of August. And you can see that they've got their numbering convention there. So he is figure 001 because it's kind of the relaunch, if you will. So figure 1, there you go, Major Sterling there.
Are they doing some sort of subscription where you can have it automatically build and ship?
Nope, not that I saw. You gotta jump in there and make that order. There's not like a club or a subscription or anything like that I'm aware of.
I have enough trouble trying to remember to take the garbage out.
You're free.
All right. Well,
But I don't play bolt action, but I'm like, first of all,
you should. You
I'm a
should.
fan of. Well, we do have the set. We got to work
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
that because we got to finish it up.
Yeah.
But this particular character I know and love.
Yeah.
And if you watched Rogue Warriors, the
Good show.
documentary, he is featured heavily in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And they have like live actual, well, not live. That would, it was World War II, so it's 70 years old. But they have actual footage and photos from the time, as well as a bunch of reenactments. I mean, this guy was quite the raider.
Mm-hmm.
He
Yep.
really made life hard on Rommel for a while. So, if you haven't seen Rogue Warriors on
Amazon?
the channel, I don't remember what channel it is now. Yeah, just
It was Netflix,
check
wasn't it?
that
I don't know.
sounds right, but I don't remember.
And season 2 is gonna be coming out.
Oh, there you go. There's a trailer for it right there.
Yep.
But yes, there is a season 2 that is scheduled to come out as well.
Yeah.
Highly recommend it. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and it was, how long was that, Chris?
Not long enough.
It was like 3 episodes that were like an
3,
hour
4.
apiece.
Yeah.
But well worth it if you're at all into World War II.
Mm-hmm.
This goes through primarily the SAS, but they also have the long range desert group in there as well, because they did a lot of combined ops.
Right.
Because that's who pulled Major Sterling's fat out of the fire initially when he was running into trouble.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
There
Very
and
cool.
a lot of never seen before footage.
yeah, it's all good stuff. All right.
All right.
So check it out. Highly recommend it. If you are at all into, if you just want the model because it's cool,
Mm-hmm.
because that's kind of the boat that I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm like, I might look at that. And particularly if you're a bolt action player that has any SAS dudes, bro. All the stats are also on that webpage. So if you are looking to play him in the game, you can see what his stats are.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
You definitely got to try Bolt Action if you have not played it. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
All right. Moving on.
All right. Moving on to the next one.
So talking about Vietnam gaming, and that's kind of what caught my eye about this particular item. Deep Cut Studios makes various
Nice.
terrain mats, and this is one of their newer ones. It's a jungle setting.
Uh-huh.
If you're not familiar with Deep Cut Studios, you can get this in 3 different materials. So you can get it in PVC, cloth, or in mouse pad. And depending on what size and what material you're getting, I have no idea what this translates into US dollars, but
let's go with the big one.
Starts at
That's what she
30
said.
euros and goes up to 80 euros for the biggest one in mousePad. Mousepad's the most expensive.
Yeah. Cloth.
but
Well, if let's see, the 4x6 cloth one was 57 euros, which is roughly $70 ish.
I have no idea, but if you're, like I said, if you're doing some Vietnam gaming, maybe because that's something near and dear to our heart, that might be a good one to throw down, and then put your scatter on top of that.
Yeah.
You can.
I mean, you can use that for anything modern. If you want to do some jungle stuff. So
additionally, they have one of them is already sized and marked for those of you who are Shatterpoint players. So
what?
Yeah, yeah. Go in the size options.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, now hit the pull down there for size.
I'm in size one. Yeah.
Drop it down.
Drop it down.
I did.
No, it's
not Shatterpoint with markings. Got it.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't.
So,
does it show the pic? Oh, kinda does.
I was gonna say, I don't know if you can really see it, but it's already the size the game game wants, as well as apparently whatever markings are required, because I didn't realize there were special markings needed for Shatterpoint.
It's just objective markers on the map. So there's,
Oh,
if you look at the map, there's a circle here, there's a
oh,
circle
okay.
here.
Well, that camouflage shit works really good because
Yeah,
I
it
can't
does.
see any of that. But for those that want to play it,
I gotta get the
use it.
shatter point out.
It's already laid out for you. So
Nice.
away you go.
All right, very cool. No,
And
that's a really nice mat.
I was gonna say, and I can tell you from experience, not having played on them, but having seen them, they are high quality
Yeah.
mats. I mean, people are like, "Oh, that's a little pricey." Yeah, it is, but I would venture to say you're getting your money's worth out of it.
Yeah, I would never buy a PVC mat personally. I'd rather go with mouse pad or cloth. Obviously, mouse pad, for storage purposes, because it doesn't ever really crease unless you really screw it up.
Yeah.
And it's got some nice weight to it, so you don't have to worry about it shifting. But PVC one, if that's what your budget allows, it's still going to be a good mat.
Well, and the PVC one, if you were a player that particularly D&D or RPG games,
mhm,
and you want to be able to write on your mat,
right.
that's a good that is the that's your choice.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know,
It also
that-
depends
that's
on
the
how much you're playing the game. If it's one of the
Yeah.
games that you're playing occasionally, you don't need to drop all the money with the mouse pad.
Sure.
But if it's
Yeah.
your go-to everyday game, then mouse
Yeah.
pad it up.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
I mean, you've got your options there. It's available to you. You choose what you want.
Right.
You know,
Very cool.
consider all the factors that are important to you. Make your selection. Any way you slice it, they're all quality products.
Yeah.
They all have their pros and cons. So figure out what works for you. Have at it. Like I said, you might think it's a little bit pricey, and they're a little bit on the high end, but I would be willing to say that this is a more premium product and is worth the money.
Yeah.
You
How's
get
that?
what you pay for it too.
There you go.
Yeah, you do.
All right.
In this case. All right, moving on.
Yes, sir.
So now we are going to delve into the wide world of World War I, as well as our little teeny guys. So these are 6 mil dudes from Brigade Models. So this is their latest releases. They got 5 more models. It's a trio of U.S. vehicles. They've got a little Ford 3-ton tank, a Jeffrey quad truck, and a Jeffrey armored car. Then they've got an intact version of a British Mark IV tank, and then a crashed French Newport 17 plane. So
So what scale did you say these were?
6 mil.
Okay, because if you go back to the top, it was saying something about 15.
Oh, am I looking at the wrong one? Hold on. It may be 15. Hold on. Because they make stuff in. I was looking at a bunch of stuff. So
Phil's been at it again, scaling down more of the Great War range to 15 millimeter.
Oh, okay. All right. My bad. Yeah. There we go. Sorry. So for the particular items, there you go. You can see the price right there. The bill just rolled by. But depending on what you got, like the tank is 3 pounds, or the Ford tank, I should say, is 3 pounds. The Mark IV is 10 pounds, and then there's a couple of 5 pound, 7 pound items in between there. But you can see the price there at the bottom. Go to the webpage, brigademodels.co.uk. This is off their blog page, but you can also look at their store page to get a little idea of what's going on there. But for those of you that play World War I, if you're doing it 15 mil, there's some more stuff for you.
Yep.
All right, moving on. All right, so this one's just kind of an FYI. It's not a product or anything. It's actually a company. It's Badger Games.
Yep.
Badger Games redid their webpage. New webpage is live, and let me tell you, if you're familiar with the old one, you're gonna love this version. It is laid out much better. It's got bigger pictures. There's more pictures. It's way easier to navigate. It just launched like a week ago, so I am sure that there are still bugs and glitches and whatnot, as happens with anything that's new like this. But but I really like it. And Badger Games has everything. We'll just say,
Yeah.
you name it, they got it. So whatever your genre, time, era, whatever is, you can go there and you check it out. It's a lot easier to get through. And we run into them at conventions on a fairly regular basis. They're just good folks. They're nice people. We've had some great conversations, just shooting the breeze and kind of talking smack to them, and they're great to just hang out with and chat. And if you had particularly if you're at a convention, you're like, hey, I'm looking for an XYZ. If they don't have, first of all, they roll heavy when they go to conventions. They've
Yeah.
got a lot of stuff. But if they don't have it, and there's somebody else there that hey, go check this guy out. He doesn't have any problem about telling you where you can get that particular item if he knows it's available there.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just good people. So,
And even if you're not looking for something, go there and you find out that there might be something you do need, whether you need it or not.
Yeah, and when things are slow, he busts out the Monument Hobbies their paint box. He's got one of those that he travels with, and he works on stuff. He did the cover art for which paint set, Chris? Why am I drawing a blank? He showed it to us at Little Wars. The one that was on the shelf. Oh, darn it! But
that one.
Yeah, I don't remember when it was. I've had a coffee break since then. But yeah, he it turns out they're legit hobbyists as well, and excellent painter. So
yep. Not only did you have a coffee break since then, you probably had a psychotic break since then.
Yeah, well, yeah, a couple times. All right, moving on. All right, so this next one might be a little tough to show you folks, because I don't think we're going to play the whole video. It's only like 7
Welcome to the State of the Goon. I'm Julian, the lead creative director at Enemy Spotted Studios, and in the State of the Goon, we address upcoming changes and expansions to the game, and then we recommit to our quality excellence statements, and of course talk about how we are doing that and expanding upon that for you guys. So to begin with, In Country Recon,
basically,
next
go
week
ahead,
comes
Martin.
out fast-paced, fun, no BS. That means no points, no math.
I mean, Julian, I encourage you, if you're at all interested in a modern game in Country, Julian breaks it down and he does it super fast. Like I said, it's about 7 minutes. TLDR version. There's a new streamlined free rule set that's going to be released here shortly as a digital download called Recon. Their intent is that this can be for streamlined tournament play. So instead of having 3 numbers for your grip, if you're familiar with the game, instead of having to roll 3 things to sort out actions, one D10, boom, move along. They have a new print-on-demand store that they've just opened up. The original game website is still open. That's where you can get the rules and the metal miniatures and whatnot. But their print-on-demand store is a separate webpage, and you can get all the models available in resin through the print-on-demand service there.
Okay.
And then Julian just talks about other improvements that are going on over there at Enemy Spotted Studios. They're responding to feedback from customers and fans. They're adding more customer service. They are changing up a couple of things about how things get done. Full disclosure, I am, you just saw PAC on there. I am a member of the PAC. I do back them. Those are the models I worked on Wednesday night. I like the game. I like the people. I like our local Tony, our local guy for demos and organized play. So you will be seeing more of that coming up. That's
cool.
That's the game Chris was just saying, hey, we need to play, and he's right. So I got to
and look at the detail on that.
I mean, they have really nice models.
Very good.
And they're not just some cobbled together stuff.
One of the changes they made, and you saw it Wednesday night. I was working on their weapons, right? And the weapons have the hands connected to them, so you have to glue the hands onto the end of the arms to get the weapon attached. Feedback has been, hey, that's fiddly and it's hard to do, and they're not wrong on that. Trying to get a good connection there. So they've gone away from that. So now they are doing 2 separate full arms. One arm will have the weapon system in it, and then you'll have the other arm that connects to it, and you will have multiple options on how that looks. So they're responsive and figuring out a way to do things better in accordance with what the fine folks that have worked through these issues assembling these models have said. And you got to like that from a company.
Yeah, very good.
Well,
and they're fairly affordable, by the way.
Yeah,
2-player starter kit under $100. They have a couple of Death Ray Design is making terrain specifically for them, and it's like $70 for a shantytown that fills up a 2x2 board. They are I don't think it's been released yet, but they're releasing an oil rig that Death Ray has made, and that is your board. It's like a 2x2. I mean, it's big. So
everybody's making the oil rig now.
Yeah, well,
a lot of good hidey holes.
Yeah.
But it is a good game. It's fast.
It's killy.
It's not crunchy at all.
Yes, my favorite. And the new version's less crunchy. I'm loving it.
Yeah. And if you look at the models, the stuff that you see on there is so real life. And Julian makes sure to have a difference between the different versions of nods, and all the details. He was getting into stuff, and
how the weapon itself is kitted out.
Yeah,
I mean, this guy put watches on there just so I would have to paint them. Just damn near all these dudes have a watch. I'm like, damn it, I'm a try hard.
Very cool. Very cool.
And that's what I have, unless somebody else has something they want to throw in the mix as well.
Just real quick as a reminder, Dawn and I will be at Gen Con next weekend.
Yes. Oh, hey.
Are you just going for the weekend, or are you going for the week? Okay.
No, we're gonna get into Indy Friday night, and we'll be on the sales floor and the convention on Saturday and part of Sunday.
Speaking of Gen Con, our local gaming cafe is closing down next week because they are going to be there like all week. So look for our friends Dana and Sean from Critical Grind while you're there.
Very cool.
Yep.
And then we might be at NashCon in a couple weeks after that. So we've been invited by Chris Bennett. So
see, you ran into him at a hobby store. Now you got a guy.
I got a guy. Got a guy.
It's the Chicago way.
Right.
Yeah, I got a guy.
All right, let's transition.
Before we do, I would like to ask Marty a question. I know this is your hobby operation center. What are you using a caulk gun for?
Caulk. I also use it for liquid nails.
Oh.
Duh.
I build terrain, bro.
Yeah.
That's literally that's what I use it for. But gluing together particularly large pieces of foam, the liquid nails, that is a nice way to go, because you can't use super glue on foam; it'll eat it. Liquid nails is super strong; it's never coming off once it's cured, and it cures pretty fast. And it doesn't need to air dry like PVA does.
Okay.
And then I use caulk because I've made the battle mat that I use for Crisis
go ahead.
Protocol. That's canvas and caulk. That's what it's made out of.
Okay. And then are you doing
I was gonna say I do not have it scheduled for July yet. Dana and I are
July's over, dude.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. For August yet. Dana's got a ton of stuff, so we're trying to work it out, because I have a water effects class waiting in the wings whenever we can get in over there.
So
also,
you did tell me that was scheduled for the 30th,
no.
or maybe you were trying for the 30th.
You mean tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said this a few weeks ago, so
Yeah.
I have that mentally on my schedule.
Yeah. No. Yeah. No.
It'd be
Dan
kind of
and
awkward to show up there going, "Hey,
Yeah.
y'all see Marty?"
Yeah. So yeah, a lot of stuff going on there. So kind of inside baseball on our local stuff. They are buying the nail shop
Yep.
next to them, and they're expanding into it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Come
Good
August.
for them.
Yeah. So I threw a message over to
Yep, I saw it.
or on the post, that if they need volunteer help to
Strong
do
back, weak
whatever.
mind, and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
If I can point at somebody and make them carry heavy things for you, let me know.
Carry heavy.
Because I'm not going to do it.
And last thing, you need to paint Fafnir. I see him looking all lonely up there.
Yeah. Well, hey, you know what? I got like 12 projects going at once, so he is on the back burner, bro.
There you go.
For people who don't know, Fafnir is that beautiful dragon up on his shelf.
Yeah, it's that guy.
That guy.
Yeah, but if I start working on him, you're not playing in country, because half those dudes aren't painted yet.
Oh,
right. So as I'm just saying.
So I got a question for you, Marty.
Yes.
You're putting all this stuff together. You're painting it for this game, and Chris gets to play.
Well, he bought it, so I'm
okay.
it.
All right.
Yeah.
So you're the commission artist.
Sort of. Yeah.
Yeah. We both do our parts.
Yeah.
I'm an enabler. I've been accused of that for decades. Might as well,
True.
Start.
Well, yeah, lean into it.
All right. Let's go ahead and talk about our main topic for this show, our theme. What kind of general are you? Are you reckless? Are you cautious? Do you try and stick to the historical facts? Do you just not care and throw caution to wind?
Leroy Jenkins. No, sir.
That's my grandson.
Let's go.
So, interesting topic is, you think about it, because I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of a mix depending on what's going on and who I'm playing against. So, like, as an example, when we did the Rorke's Drift battle, I tried to stick to historical aspect because I wanted to see, could we repeat the same success?
Right.
So,
and we had a result that was fairly historically accurate.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, it was,
unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, because
we changed our tactics, and it was still historically accurate.
Yeah.
So the end result was accurate.
Didn't matter what we did. We could get over that damn wall.
Right.
Okay, so now I'm hearing an echo. You guys hearing an echo?
Echo. No.
No. Oh, you know what it might be. Hold on. No, it's off. Okay. Let me get rid of this
stuff. Other
stuff.
voice in your head?
Yes. Yes, it is. So, Marty, what would you say your play style is?
So, I got to back up a little bit and put this in perspective. So, the question is, what kind of a general are you?
Right.
I'm not a general, generally speaking. I don't play that large of scale.
Well, all right. So scale it. So yes, you're not a general. You could be a captain. You could be a sergeant.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No,
how do you lead your troops, skirmish level, whatever?
I'm kind of like you. That it depends on kind of what we're playing and who I'm playing against a little bit. But more often than not, I will, unless I'm trying to do some super tactical wizardry, I'm gonna kind of Leroy Jenkins it. I'm gonna go full send. Because it's a game. Okay,
right?
You tried some stuff and you lost. So unless I'm like trying to recreate a particular scene or battle or whatever, there's a pretty good chance I'm just gonna push the limit to see how far and fast I can go.
Yeah.
Because that's the fun part of the gaming for me. It's kind of like playing video games. I'm not one of those guys that wants to sit back, camp, and snipe. I'm I'm gonna move to the sound of the guns and we're gonna get it on. That's why I came to play.
Yeah.
Move my little dudes and shoot dudes.
Yeah. Now in real life,
blow
he's
stuff up.
slow. He'll be a camper.
You know, I do have a camper now, so I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get it.
But yeah, my play style is, more often than not is full send. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I like it. It's, do I get blasted off the table sometimes?
Mm-hmm.
Yup. 100%. It sure does that. I'm like, oh, that was not a good call. Now I'm stuck out in the open, and this guy's got 9 activations. I'm about to get whacked.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can bring the chat back up. Brian's commenting as well.
Oh yeah, I see him there. Oh, whoa, look at him go. Whoa.
Yeah. So he plays the way the Army would in the time I'm gaming. The TO and E's are big for me. Handbook, strategy, tactics. Always play to the rule book limitations. And that's why I wrote my own rules to apply real world tactics.
Oh, well, there. Look at this guy. Right?
Yeah.
You writing your own rules?
There you go.
Yep.
Brian, do you have like a legit game, or is this like just homebrewing some house rules for a particular game that you play?
All right.
I mean, if you got a whole rule set, bro, share with the group. Let's hear what you got going on.
So, what about you, Chris?
I tend to be a little bit more. I try to save my people. I'm more of a strategist, more to try to hang back. But it also depends on the scenario, because when you got 4,000 Zulu warriors, send them to the slaughter, man.
Yep. or if you're playtesting Ultra Combat Modern, and we haven't figured out the morale rules, he's just going to keep advancing and spanking the crap out of me.
There is that.
That's pretty much how that first one went.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, for you.
Yeah, I killed everybody except for his leader, who I captured.
Who we captured, yeah.
And I think I don't even think I took a wound, did I?
I'm gonna go with no. I mean,
It was.
I got
it was
to
nice.
do. I mean, I got to do very little shooting because that was. I mean, every time that, again, full send, I'm going out there to go make contact, and he would whack me and put me down, and then I couldn't shoot because I had to
Morale checks out. You kept
because I
failing.
was pinned.
Yeah.
So if I didn't pass my check, I couldn't shoot. Oh, it was not good for me. So I got my dude stuck out in a couple of places, and then he just slowly advanced and just kept piling it on.
Brian, what's your YouTube channel? He says he's got a video of his rules being played.
Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. Hold on. I have his.
Do you have his channel?
I do somewhere, but hold on. My computer's. Stop it.
Hey, Marty, where's your number one fan?
His nemesis.
I don't. Hey, first of all, I like to. There you go. World War II. First of all, she's been sharing the love. I mean, Chris got it last weekend, or last show.
Couple shows ago.
But I don't know. We haven't seen her pop up yet.
Yeah.
I thought we might see Rob on this morning too. I know he's awake.
So,
he was posting dad jokes online earlier. That's how I know he's alive. By the way, Rob, your dad joke, like a 4 out of 10. You got to work on it. It was a Barbie joke. It was not good. Well, it was
a Barbie joke.
Yeah, he said he saw the Barbie, the Barbie movie, and she's such a doll. I mean, too low hanging fruit on that one, bro. You gotta bring it up. I know you can do better. I've seen you in action.
Dang.
And of course, that's what she said. You gotta bring it up.
Oh. Hey now.
So, as far as playing style and
Rob just texted me. What the fuck? I am watching you. Where are my comments? I don't see your comments.
Nope, don't see your comments.
All I see are Brian. Oh, do we have a channel that's not going through Restream? That's not feeding?
I'm not feeding to any other channel except
Are
Twitch,
you only on
Facebook, and YouTube.
Hey Rob, what channel are you watching on? Because
Well, we're seeing the stuff from Facebook,
Well,
so it might be one of the others.
I was gonna say we're only getting Facebook comments. Maybe YouTube's not sharing with the group. Oh, and our good friend Rob Salter. Stop that. Rob Salter,
Table Salt.
Table Salt Designs.
Hey,
Battle Space.
He's on. He's on. He's watching us right now.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
Let's ask.
Hey, bro,
I'll see Chris next weekend.
Bro, what is up with the deluxe set? How's Modifius treating you? I hear things, but it's been like a year and a half, my friend.
We need to get him back on the show.
Yeah, Robert.
Do a catch up.
Yeah, as well. He can also be on the other show. Have you seen his Rusty Dagger game?
No. What's Rusty Dagger?
So Rusty Dagger is a little solo game that he's got going on. That is kind of like a. I was gonna say RPG. It's not RPG, but it is a solo. My watch keeps trying to talk to me. A little solo kind of D&D style game, as well as he does some D&D Onslaught. So he's a man of many talents. But yeah, it looks like we're not seeing anything from any of our other channels. It looks like it's just Facebook that's throwing up comments to us.
That's weird. Yeah, YouTube is not communicating either. Why is YouTube not communicating? That's weird.
I don't know. I'm just glad I got to talk smack about Rob and he was listening.
and he can't reply.
Yeah.
That's really weird. I'll have to look into that. So apologize if you're watching us on YouTube. That may be why Tough Ears isn't answering.
Oh,
time to talk smack, Marty.
Hold on. No,
let me pull up YouTube. Well, I can't because that'll double loop. So
yeah. Well, I'm gonna pull up YouTube on my iPad here and
all right.
See what we got. Let's make this quiet so we don't have to listen to it. That would get
so
super
okay.
weird.
What about you, Bill?
So play style. So again, it depends on the game and how we're playing. Like when I did the Bolt Action tournament a few years back, I played very, very conservative. Very conservative. One, because I wasn't 100% up on the rules. Yeah, say Facebook's coming.
Oh, hold on. Breaking news. Both Rasmus and Rob are on YouTube.
Damn it.
And Rob just switched. Oh, there you go. It popped up here.
Yep. Sorry. Hey, Rasmus, you going to, am I going to see you at Gen Con, bud? I've missed you. It's been a long time. We need to share a few beers.
Right?
Hey, Rasmus, they have lions in Indianapolis we can find. It's an inside joke from way back when in London.
I was gonna say I actually know that joke. And yeah, are you sure you need to do that?
No, Dawn will get really mad.
Conduct your personal risk assessment. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, so I apologize to anybody that's been trying to communicate with us. I had no idea that we weren't getting all the channels. That's disturbing. I apologize. So I'm not sure why that is, but
oh, so Rob had a pretty good comment about what we were talking about. He says, if I'm playing the losing side of a historical battle, he says I want to not be historical, so you can figure out where the errors were, 2020 hindsight, and then try to change the outcome. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah,
I mean that's kind of what we did with our 13 hours game. Just by changing the starting conditions from instead of waiting, 35, 40 minutes, whatever it was, and starting our rescue attempt the second they called for help.
Yes.
And because once just that one change, everything else changed as well, because, there were dudes flowing in there still. There was a lot of people. The place wasn't on fire yet. All these other things going on. So
yeah.
Yeah, very, very similar.
I also think that all three of us, we also take into account who we're playing with. You're not going to go, Bill, you're not going to go all Leroy Jenkins when your grandson's playing you on something.
Oh yeah, I will.
Oh yeah, you are because
Oh yeah, because he's going to do it to me
the same way.
Yeah.
You know who you don't do that with is Jim.
Yeah,
because Jim will make you pay for it.
I'll be honest. When I play against Jim on games, and we've done several videos of us, I do play very close to the vest. I try.
A lot of strategery.
Yeah, I mean, by the time I'm done a game with playing against him, I'm tired. I am just tired.
Because it's a mental workout.
Yeah,
Oh, Marty's got a new name.
Mary.
That's not the first time. I get mail that says that, and so my daughter's name is Maria. So when something comes in for Mary, we have to open it up to figure out if did they mean me or her, because they'll mess that up too.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, again, like I said, the bolt action I played very conservative, and I think it cost me games because I played too conservative, and the other guy just came in and whooped my ass. Part of it is he's been playing a lot longer than I had, but I won one game out of 3. So
well, and depending on the game you're playing, sometimes the whole point of the game is you are going to go over and decimate your enemy. You are going to kill him.
mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's objective based, and a conservative gameplay where once you've achieved your goal of getting those objectives, now you just got to defend the objective so that way you maintain it and can keep getting victory points for holding it.
Exactly.
So it kind of that will drive your tactics as well.
Yeah.
Plus, nothing says your tactics can't change during a game. You're seeing how he's playing. If you
you should be able,
yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
So so based upon that, and then there's other games where it's just just head on, full blown, go for it. I think more like a mass battle where you lose some guys, it's not a big deal, versus holding it an objective.
Except for those guys,
they're plastic.
I was gonna say,
are you going to be a plastitarian now?
Turns out Chris didn't care when it was 4,000 Zulus.
Right?
Because
I believe the quote is send them to the slaughter.
Because Bill was talking smack, and we had to do what we needed to do. You and I talked about it. We said that the tactics that they did, only doing a little bit at a time, was the wrong thing to do. Best way to get that battle over quick was just all in, bud. Bam.
Yeah, well, and we started off a little on the conservative side, thinking that okay, we'll sneak around so that way they can't shoot us right away. Bro, it was taking us forever to get anything done. We're like, that's it. Let's go. That didn't work any better, but it was faster.
You know what? If you guys had gone all out, I would think from the beginning, I think the outcome would have been much different.
No,
I think you would have.
The rules were against us.
I don't know if it would have been much different, but I think we would have had slightly better results.
So we have to play it again, right?
Yeah.
Well, your brother's got the set, so
right.
Oh, and you got the Wolfone set.
I have the Wolfone set. So I just have to order about 5 more of them, so we'll have 4,000 Zulus.
There you go. Okay. I'm sure Don would be perfectly fine with that.
Hey, they're easily storable.
You'll still have half as many cards as she does.
That's true.
Just saying.
Brian says, I always use the flank movement in bolt action. Most players lose their minds because they don't play it or have ever seen it. Fun stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's a legit tactic. That's find them, fix them, flank them, right?
Yeah. Hey, anything on YouTube? Because I'm still not seeing them, Marty.
No, Rasmus' last comment is on there, but nothing new from there.
Is he coming to Gen Con? Did he say?
He did not say, although his response to what's going on as far as how his style of play, everyone seems to expect a full Leroy Jenkins from me, but often I am more sneaky. So he's got a little psyops going on there.
Nice.
maybe he does a feint and then he comes around and flanks him, as Brian was saying.
Mm-hmm. So on our next show, our theme will be cheaters. Bum bum bum.
Wait a minute. Why is it that we were talking about Rasmus's style of play and then you brought up cheaters?
It has nothing to do with it. I would never accuse Rasmus of cheating.
Good times, good times.
Yeah. So, because have you seen like some guy was baking his dice at a 40K tournament, and then he threw them in the toilet, and whatever. So,
I mean bro, it's a game.
Yeah,
we're supposed to be gaming. That's one of the things that I'm not a fan of as far as competitive. That's why I don't do competitive play.
Yeah.
Tournament play. I just want to go push my little dudes around, blast each other off the table or whatever it is we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, I'm not very concerned about whether I win or lose, because I lose more than I win. Did I tell you I'm full send, Leroy Jenkins? Oftentimes does not pan out well, but it's a lot of fun while you're doing it.
Right?
And your dice don't like you.
Yeah, and as it turns out, I just use the dice that are dice.
Right.
I'm not trying to. But so Rasmus on the YouTube, and he says, "Look like a Viking. Need to go full berserk."
There you go.
Raz, 100%.
There you go. So yeah, we'll talk about that on the next show. But so play styles, it varies just based on some people take it way too seriously, and I've seen the classic throw their dice,
the flipping the table.
Yeah, I mean, I hasn't gotten to that point, but you see some people that they get way too wound up in this, man.
Well, if somebody flips the table and knocks your armor to the ground.
It's on.
Yeah, double tap that.
Yeah, it's on.
Sorry, controlled pair. Mogadishu drill. I don't know.
No, it. Two to the chest, the face gets the rest. And I do mean all the rest, regardless of
how many reloads, right?
Yeah.
So, so guys, is Mr. Salter still on there, Martin? We need to get him on the show. Is he available next show?
He was not commenting. I just saw that he liked the video. So,
Mr. Salters, if you're available, we'd love to get you on the show.
Roberto, if you got some free time, reach out.
And let's Brian, if you want to come on the show and we could do a cross-platform, we could do a Weird War show.
Yeah, or we could do it on the other channel.
Or we do it on the other channel. Yeah. So, we'll stream it on both channels.
Yeah.
So, cross-platform.
Maybe do that on a Wednesday night.
Yeah. We could do a Wednesday night stream.
Yeah.
All right, Brian.
Yeah, because
we're gonna hold you to it.
I was gonna say, because you're talking to the right crowd. We're all fans of Dust.
Yeah.
Yep.
Most definitely. The only thing I'm not a fan of these days is the zombie stuff. A couple games have gone to the zombie side.
Literally.
Nothing wrong with that game.
Dude, I think zombies are played out. I mean, personally, not everything has to be a zombie game.
No. But you're not against the zombies and Dust. Boy crates?
No, because they've been around for a while. It's the people that are starting to just do new iterations or new games now with zombies. I mean, the Blue Crates have been around since, 6 years? So,
or 1946.
So,
yeah. Well done. Good job, both of you. Carry on.
So
I'll allow it.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Didn't know you were the line judge, but okay.
Yep.
Okay. So, yeah, it would be nice. I have seen a little life in Dust recently. I don't know if you guys belong to any of the Facebook
So-
page groups.
I do. The Battle Continues group,
Mm-hmm.
very active. And the community produced stuff is off the charts.
Yeah.
You know, everything that we thought we were going to get out of Dust 1947, it turns out the community players that have hung with it are
Yeah.
just building it. They're just making it
There you
themselves.
go. There you go.
Yep.
So
Hey, Marty, any news on our Simon stuff?
For who to when you say
When you ordered the book with the comic book with the
it's not
figures?
due out. It's not due out until about October. So
Okay.
nothing yet.
All right.
So yeah, our next show we'll talk about cheating in gaming. Why cheat? It's a game, for fudge's sake. Those damn 40K players. So tough ears, if you're listening, that was for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you saying she's a cheater, Bill?
No.
What?
Hey, tough ears. Bill said you're
No.
a cheater.
I never said that. Never said that.
Yeah, I don't think she's with us. I don't see her on the
Very sad.
the YouTube.
Maybe she's traveling to Gen Con.
From England?
People
you know
do
who's
it.
going to be there? Well, you guys don't know him, but our friend Ben is going to be there.
Oh, no.
Ben Clapperton. He's going to, I think he's with Steamforge Games these days.
What's
I
this
think.
about?
I'm thinking. That's how I think.
I was going to say that these are the strings that activate the neurons.
That's how I think. That's how
He's puppet mastering himself.
Quit making fun of me, man. Why you got to be like that?
Why
It's no different than any other day.
I don't mock you. I'm just enjoying the show.
Hey, we have a come by and check us out.
That's a link to Brian's page.
Okay. We will give it a shot. We'll, like I said, love to do a little cross-platforming. It'd be great.
So I'm trying to understand the context that Rob is talking about.
I think it's illegal in most states.
Puppet mastering yourself, I think.
At least in public.
Yeah, well, I believe as long as no money changes hands, it's legal.
Are you guys is there any projects or Kickstarters out there that's kind of grabbed your attention? I haven't really been on Kickstarter in a while, so
I make an effort to not go to Kickstarter because I have so much stuff here. I don't want to be tempted.
Yeah.
But I saw there was a Facebook. Was it Facebook?
That Facebook one. Yeah. Well, you think about that. I'll talk about mine.
It was a news post as I was looking for news on one, and I want to say I saw it on the Weekender. Or I'm sorry, it's not the Weekender. But on this is how I think. Who'd you call it? You know him on Tabletop News. There was a blurb in there about a Kickstarter that kind of caught my eye, and then I quickly went past it so I didn't get caught up in it.
Yep. So I recently I had 2 Kickstarters come in.
Yeah.
And might call it 3, I don't know. Saxonia. I'm trying to remember.
Is that Loot Studios?
No, it wasn't Loot Studios because that wouldn't be a Kickstarter.
Oh yeah, no, they don't. Yeah,
there were 2 different. I forgot the company. But beautiful models. They have. There's a dwarven city, more or less, and then if you back that, you get their Saxonia campaign, which looks like all the Rohan stuff.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
Remember that? So that came in.
Yes.
So I need to get my printers set up and going. And then the other one was it was a Paint Studios. It was one, again, bad on the name, but it's you can make your own component studio. Paint Studio. Marty, help me out here.
I'm trying to remember.
So
I know what you're
it's
talking
like
about.
a painting desk storage system or
Yes.
something?
No, it's it's a modular system, and you can print all of the stuff.
Go ahead.
You in
Why?
the back? So he has a place to
Because
store all the stuff he's not using.
Oh,
exactly.
thank
Come on.
Thanks for serving that up, Bill. Appreciate it.
you.
Well, the amount of stuff that
Well,
I
no,
have
it's so
is
when
kinda
Marty
spread
comes
all
to your
over.
house, he has a place to work.
Yes.
Exactly.
I mean,
It's called enabling. We already talked about this.
you
Established
tee
it.
it. You tee it up. I'll swing for the fence.
Yep.
Woo!
How you doing?
Fantastic.
Forget about it. How's your
Yep.
mother?
Oh my god.
But no, they had some nice stuff, and it's not just using the the nail polish trays or whatever. You can actually have drawers underneath, and you can make it look how you want to make it look.
Yeah, it's a pretty
I'm surprised you didn't design your own
setup.
with your laser.
Yeah.
Do you even have that thing assembled yet?
No, I can get to it.
That's an improvement.
It is. Looking at my garage, being able to reach it is a definite improvement.
Good times.
Trying to get 10 pounds of crap in a 5-pound bag
I know.
by either strategically placing stuff away
Yeah.
or filtering stuff and getting rid of it. Yep.
Nice. All right, guys.
And if I come down to Tennessee, I can get rid of a bunch of crap.
What?
Apparently, he wants to.
We'll talk about that off camera. What?
Do you need wine glasses?
No, not. No, I'm talking about his crap.
Oh,
My crap? What crap?
what crap?
We'll talk about off
Yeah,
camera.
I will talk about it off camera. Okay. So this Wednesday night is our paint and chat night. It's going to be a theme night. Ready?
Oh, do I have to dress up?
If you
Cosplay, what?
want.
Oh.
Don't tell Dawn. She'll dress up.
Oh, wait. How about we tell her?
It's going to be a Lord of the Rings night.
Ooh.
Okay. I have the Battlefield of Pelennor over there. I'm going to work on that. Dawn will probably do some magic something in Lord of the Rings. Marty, I'm assuming you got some stuff. Chris,
do.
you have some stuff.
Yep. Now, are you doing Pelennor Fields or are you doing Ascaleith? Because
Ascaleith. I'm doing Ascaleith.
Okay.
Yeah. Didn't we have most of your Pelennor Fields put together?
Yeah.
Yeah. You could paint it.
A lot of it's already painted.
Well, the orcs are about. They're done.
Oh, close to done.
What? You got them painted?
Awesome.
Yeah, finish up your orcs, bro, because those are probably 85% done, right?
Yep.
Our for them.
Typhoid Mary, when he came over from
Poor Gaz.
I was gonna say, Gaz, we love you.
He did a great job on my cavalry.
Yeah.
The riders.
Yeah.
So those need to be based.
Base. How low can you go?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, isn't who Marty was is it somebody was coming into town, Rob Base?
Yeah.
There you go.
What?
I'm Rob Bates.
It's
90s rap.
Okay. Moving on to more of our topic. All right. So Wednesday night we'll be doing a theme night, Lord of the Rings. Please join us at 7 p.m. And then Central.
Yep.
And then next weekend, look for some stuff from us on from Gen Con. I have a very basic website set up for SitRep podcast Other Realms. Let's see if it'll actually come up.
That's what she said.
Yeah, good times.
Hey, it does. Look at that. I'll share it. Boop, 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 boop. Boom. There you go.
Oh, nice. There you go.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So we're just starting it. So eventually, when you click on like the news, we don't have anything in there yet. I just started. You'll see like news, and then features will be like game reviews or rules or whatnot. But there you go. Where it's sp-other-realms.com.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to throw a link out somewhere so folks can find that. Bam.
There it be. Okay.
Very nice.
So anything that non-historical based is our other channel, The Other Realms.
Right.
So anything outside of historical wargaming. So there you go.
Are you going to be the newsman for that too, Marty?
We haven't talked about it.
I will be a contributor in some fashion. How's that?
Right. So we'll see what happens. I might hire somebody to design us a professional looking website versus just a general Google free site. So we'll see. We shall see.
Well, let's get it off the ground and see what we like.
Yep. All right, guys, we're gonna close out the show. We want to thank everybody for joining us on this wonderful Saturday or Sunday if you're in Australia.
I just want to give a quick shout out.
Please do.
Dennis Cross, good morning to
Dennis.
you as well.
I've been thinking about him.
He just popped up on the YouTube. Dennis, we're having issues. YouTube is not coming through our chat. So
yeah.
I am watching that separately. So I just wanted to let you know that, hey, even though your stuff's not going to appear in the chat on the screen, we know you're here. We love you. And thanks for joining us for the end of the show.
Anybody else on YouTube?
It was Dennis, Raz, Rob, who has switched over to the Facebook. So that's all I see over there.
Tuffy ears, wherever you are in the universe, we miss you.
We love you. We miss you.
Dennis, we were just talking about. Oh man, that's cool. It's good to see him. We haven't talked to him in a while. So, but again, Wednesday night we'll have our paint and chat night, Lord of the Rings theme. Then we'll be at Gen Con. We'll be posting stuff on the Facebook pages, and I might do some little videos to throw up there on YouTube as well. We'll see. We are not going there with the intent of covering the convention like we typically would do for a convention.
Oh, you actually want to enjoy the convention?
Yes, go do that. Go reconnect.
We are going to network.
Yeah.
We've got brand new business cards. We've got new shirts. When you guys come down, I'll have shirts for you for both channels, for the Other Realms and then for the SitRep side, podcast side.
Wait a minute. Did you get new SitRep shirts too?
They're on order. Yeah.
Oh, alrighty then.
Did you see the picture of the shirts?
Yeah.
Done.
I saw the other.
I sent it to you, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. As soon as they come in.
Sweet.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate it. Thank you for supporting us. Please like, subscribe, and share this video and any of our videos. Jim has another video tomorrow. I believe it's Sicily, right?
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Oh, yeah. So
about that.
The
reason why Jim's not here this morning.
Yes.
And it's not because
he don't like us.
He didn't feel like getting up early, or actually it'd be late for him. But Jim is having some technical difficulties.
Let's just say his computer took a crap.
Gave up the ghost.
Like all the way crapped out.
Yeah.
And Jim's a computer nerd. And when Jim says my stuff is fooked, that's not a good sign.
No.
Yep. He's hoping he can recover at least the data, because he said he's going to have to at least reinstall the OS.
Yeah.
At a minimum.
So you would think he would have, I don't know what his setup is. You would think he'd have this is our studio. This is our game room. Right. I have an office off camera down the hall. And, I have currently I have 3 computers in there. I have my designer laptop, the one with the dual screen thing. I just got a new gaming PC, and then I have my server in there. And obviously Marty's got to go drain the bladder. Man, he's old. And so I also have one of those setups where you can plug in like 4 hard drives. So stuff. And we have the server, the SitRep server, right? The OneDrive server, or whatever it is that you set up, Chris. So stuff goes there. So if my computer takes crap, at least it's saved somewhere else. So yeah.
Yeah, but depending on what kind of drive he has, sometimes you can't just unplug it and put it in something else.
Yeah.
The new M2 drives, they look like memory cards.
Yep.
Beautiful, awesome speed. But you
That's
can't
what's in my new gaming PC. I don't have a hard drive. I have those. So, and I'm actually going to order 2 more and some more RAM. So
nice.
Yeah. Eventually, I'll upgrade the graphics card. I got a 460 Ti. I want to get a 490. So, but I wasn't going to pay the quote unquote builder retail price. I can just buy my own and put it in.
There you go.
So, but yeah, cool.
Yep, I got a new monitor. So
nice. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and close out the show. I know I said that before, but thank you very much for joining us. Hopefully, Jim will have some programming. If not, I might do a live stream tomorrow. It'll probably be, I don't know. It'll be something. We will have your entertainment for tomorrow. I might set Chris on fire. Who knows? We'll see. That'll be fun.
Hey, maybe Marty can teach his water techniques class.
That's actually a great idea, Chris.
I know.
You had one this year. Congratulations.
And it's only July. I'm ahead of the game. Woo! Now I can close for the rest of the season.
He's done. So we have a great idea for you, Marty.
I was going to say, I walked back and all I heard was water effects.
And cheering.
Yeah.
So if Jim is unable to do his video for tomorrow, you could do your water effects class online. You could do a stream.
I could.
I see what you did there.
It would literally be a stream.
Right.
That's what I got.
Stream.
Yeah,
I was going to say, I was going to show you the stream, but it's packed in the box because it's ready.
We don't want to see the stream. We know you just got rid of your coffee.
Yeah. Bro, I was reaching critical. Have you seen my mug? 10 cups, and I had 2 before I cracked into that. So, yeah, I was reaching critical mass. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, time to get to Texas.
Okay, can I close the show now?
Come on, we're coming up on 2. Oh, we're not close to 2 hours.
I mean,
no,
we could try.
No. People got stuff to do and stuff.
Dennis is just glad he got here in time for the good part.
All right, guys. Well, thank you very much. We will see you on the next show. We appreciate you as always. And take care and have a great week of gaming. And we'll see you soon.